Welcome back. You may be able to associate with this. The nightly nuisance for millions of Americans. We're talking about snoring this midday, whether it's you or your partner, maybe your parents. I know my parents, I'm going to throw them under the bus right away, but there's some new cutting edge options that can help silence the snore. We've got Dr. Aaron Robinson with CHI Health here to explain. Dr. Robinson, thanks for being on today.
Thank you for having me.
Don't tell my parents I threw them under the bus.
I have a lot of loved ones who snore too, so I'm right there with you.
Well, we know before we can get to the actual problem of stopping the snore, we have to know what's causing it. What are some common things that cause people to snore?
Well, there's a lot of them. The major ones are being a male.
Okay.
It's a hard one to fix. Drinking alcohol before bedtime, and obesity. Those are kind of the top three, but there's a lot of other things. It can be problems with the nose, problems with the throat, the place where your teeth sit. All those types of things can cause snoring as well.
So as a doctor, when you go to diagnose the cause of snoring, what do you look for?
Well, I kind of take a stepwise approach, and I have a multidisciplinary team that works with me. So we have to look at the main causes. If you're overweight or obese, we work on weight loss.
Okay.
If you have congestion or deviation of the septum, the cartilage between the nostrils, we can fix that and make the nose breathe better. If you have swelling in the throat or big tonsils, those can be improved or removed to give you better breathing, a more wide opening to sleep and things, yeah.
All right. That kind of, so you're not really narrowing it down. Snoring isn't just related to one maybe illness or disease, it's really rather widespread.
Yeah, snoring is not a disease, it's a symptom. And so you have to look at it like that. It's like if you have a fever, you can't say that the fever is the problem, it's something else, it's an infection. So snoring is a sign of something else. And usually that's sleep apnea or another anatomical issue with the nose or throat.
Okay, so how do we help stop snoring? I know a lot of people are like, please just tell me.
It's a complex question. The first most important thing is to make sure that you get evaluated by a doctor to see if you have sleep apnea.
Okay.
If you have sleep apnea, you need to be treated for that because that can cause problems with your heart later on. Other than that, if we find things, we can maybe fix the nose. We have multiple procedures that can be done inside the nose to make things more open. We can place implants. We have high-tech, kind of minimally invasive procedures to improve the breathing. The same thing in the throat. We can align the teeth better so that the jaw is in a better position so you don't have as much snoring. So there's a multitude of things you can do. It just depends on where your problem lies.
All right, when do you know that you need to go see a doctor? When does this become really a problem?
When your bed partner is elbowing you in the side.
Stop snoring, your kids are knocking on the door.
It's more about them than it is about you, honestly, a lot of times, because most times people are sleeping well, and the bed partner is the one that suffers.
Absolutely. Well, very interesting. Are there any at-home treatments people can do in the meantime before they go to a doctor?
Yeah, I mean, easy things to try. You know, if you snore when you're on your back, some people will put a tennis ball on their back or sew it to a shirt, and so if you roll on your back, it makes you roll onto the side. That's an easy in-home thing. Over-the-counter nasal sprays that help with allergies can help. Nighttime mouth guards to help move the jaw forward can help with that too. So there's a lot of things you can try, and I would always recommend doing that first.
Okay, and then go see your doctor if wife or husband's still kneeing you or whatever.
Yep.
Dr. Robinson, thank you so much. Hopefully that can help some people out, get a better night's sleep. Especially, Monday mornings, you're going to need it.
Every Monday.
We appreciate you being on today.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Stick around.